respond. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'll be here in the event that anything happens, but I think you're all good to go. So thank you so much for taking the time to present, and hopefully you've been enjoying the virtual conference so far.
Uh, Actually, thank you for giving me this chance to participate in this event. So
Of
thank
course.
you.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it, Mohammed.
Okay. Hi everyone. Thanks for joining today. I am Mohamed Bakr, an aquaculture specialist at National Company for Fisheries and Aquaculture in Egypt. Besides my work as a researcher at Ethical Seafood Research, today I'm going to talking about my master's research about a novel greenhouse design within an earthen pond located in Egypt and its effect on tilapia health, immunity, and production. Let's go through these points: introduction, aquaculture challenges, theoretical framework, implementation plan, methodology, statistical analysis, results, conclusion, and finally, aquaponics in Egypt. At the beginning, all of us know that the finfish aquaculture industry is presently the main supplier of fish for human consumption worldwide, and the tilapia species are the second most cultivated fish group, universally accounting for 8% of the global finfish production. The majority of produced fish come from aquaculture. But there are some challenges in Egypt. One of them is shortage in water sources, especially freshwater sources, which considers the main challenge of aquaculture. And for tilapia production, in recent years, farmers have been reporting higher mortality rates for tilapia, which might reach 100% in some severe cases, and it was known as summer mortality syndrome. Theoretical framework to resolve this problem is known that experiments should the best thermal conditions to mount a successful immune response, which is known as behavioral fever, like physiological fever in human, but for experiments it's behavioral fever. So behavioral fever impacts positively upon lymphocyte proliferation, inflammatory cytokine expression, and other immune functions. Interestingly, under proper environmental conditions that include a thermal choice, fish are able to successfully orchestrate regulatory responses to potentiate immunity or improve metabolic and growth performance. And it is generally accepted that lower temperatures adversely affect specific immune responses mediated by T helper cells, especially for warm water species. Implementation for this framework, and one way of creating a temperature gradient to make the availability of thermal choice behavior for fish in a pond is through the use of greenhouse covering part of the pond. This thermal choice behavior allows fish to perform behavioral fever. And also greenhouse serves as shelter for fish to protect them from direct harmful solar radiation like UV ultraviolet type B. Methodology of the work studies. As for measurements for production, water quality parameters such as temperature, dissolved oxygen, pH, total ammonia nitrogen, and salinity were monitored along the production cycle from the first day of stocking until the harvest day. Also, gross performance data like initial body weight, final body weight, gaining weight, feed conversion ratio, specific growth rate, condition factor, and total length were measured and recorded. The water quality parameters were measured using portable instruments shown on the slide. As for hematological analysis, blood samples from harvested fish were immediately drawn after anesthetization of fish using MS-222 bath 25 mg per liter concentration, where serum was extracted using centrifuge at 3,000 rounds per minute for 15 minutes at 4 degrees Celsius temperature to do the analysis on basis of biochemical profile, antioxidants, and immune response. As for biochemical profile, the parameters that were analyzed were ALT, AST, total protein, albumin, globulin, triglycerides, creatinine, urea, and cholesterol. For antioxidants, superoxide dismutase and catalase, also malondialdehyde and glutathione peroxidase were analyzed. And for immune response, immunoglobulin and lysozyme activity were analyzed. A statistical analysis for this analysis were done using graph-based when the differences between groups were assessed using t-test at p-value lower than or equal to 0.05. Finally, the conclusion. The study of application of greenhouse with 3% of total area of the pond in earthen pond for tilapia monocycle type of production can achieve improved growth performance, as we see the final body weight was greater for greenhouse, and also the increased total production. There were enhanced biochemical blood profile, improved oxidative status, improved immune response. Okay, so I finished my research project, but because of this event, it talks about aquaponics, so I just want to give a glimpse on aquaponics in Egypt. So aquaponics in Egypt is a recent ascendant trend, and there are just a few farms for aquaponics, and they are growing. And it is considered for, in my opinion, it's considered a solution for both water and land use. We can measure greenhouse aquaponics and benefits of greenhouse in aquaponics. It works for temperature control, prevention of water loss and contamination, and also dependence on natural light when using transparent greenhouse. Also, the temperature control allows you to year-round production and also protection from predators. Here we can see just some examples of aquaponic farms in Egypt. Here we are Bustan Aquaponics and the first commercial aquaponics farm in Egypt. The first commercial aquaponics farm in Egypt, and you can see a model for aquaponic farm in World Fish Egypt. And I think since World Fish is established their model for aquaponics, so aquaponic in Egypt will be spread overall the country. Finished if there is question, and thank you for attending.